In this video, I want you to let me know in the comments below which one of these meme coins will bounce back the hardest after this dip. And if you don't see your meme coin on today's video, then make sure to leave the name of that meme coin in the comments below, and I will include that in future videos as well. But before we get into what those meme coins are, it's very important to understand what caused this dip. But more importantly, is the reason that caused this dip, is it a legitimate danger to stopping the bull run from happening altogether in the future? And also, should you panic sell, or is this actually a blessing in disguise? And make sure to stay to the end of this video, because I'm going to be sharing a highly undervalued and under the radar meme coin that is built on a highly undervalued layer 1 that's going through its first bull run. So this particular blockchain has the potential to do some absolutely crazy gains this bull run, and with it, a lot of its ecosystem plays will come along and see massive gains as well. So make sure to stick around to find out what that hidden gem is. So first, let's talk about what caused this big dip in the market today. And here you can see in front of us that I have this video by Clear Value Tax pulled up. So if you haven't had the chance to follow him, and by the way, I don't know him, he has a really big account, 2.6 million subscribers, but he talks about a lot of variables that happen in the economy that affects the crypto market here. And the main reason for this big dip today in the crypto market was due to the jobs report that came out earlier today. So short term, very, very bearish. And then have a listen right here, and he sums up exactly the results of the job market report here.
The jobs report was released this morning for the month of July, and the results were bad. I mean, it was worse than bad. It was terrible. Not only did the results come in below expectations, but the report says that they overcalculated the amount of jobs that were created in May and June by 258,000 jobs.
So really the significance of that, and this is something that was absolutely huge, because we thought that in terms of the labor market, it was sitting at a really strong state, especially from Powell in his last couple of meetings there. But what happened here in the market when the report came out for the jobs, saying that the numbers were horrendous, is because when people feel that there's instability in the labor market, that leads to instability in the economy as well. So a lot of people become risk off, so they start taking their money out of more riskier plays. And the crypto market is probably the riskiest out of all the different types of investment plays, and they usually move that money to another safe haven. That could be into cash, or into more stable income generating assets like a bond, for example. But in the long term, what the job market or the job report today is absolutely bullish for this bull run. So here, have a listen to this here. So I'm going to fast forward it to this particular segment of the same video, and he explains why this jobs report is the first sign to the massive bull run here. So I'll go ahead and play this video for you.
Now, after this report, the odds of an interest rate cut in September have jumped up from that 41.3% to now 82.8%. So that's because the jobs report shows that the labor market is much weaker than believed for May and for June, and it came in well below expectations for July. And the unemployment rates went up. So basically, the Federal Reserve is being put in a position where they're going to have to lower interest rates to save the labor market, because that is a part of their dual mandate. Okay, so what does that mean? Ultimately, it means that there's going to be more easy money on the way. And
yep, so that is absolutely bullish for the crypto market, and especially for this parabolic phase of this bull run. So with what happened today with the weakened job market, it also increased the chances of an interest rate cut in the next meeting in September up to 80%. And that's what exactly we're looking for. One of the variables is a decreasing or reduction in interest rates. So this is absolutely bullish long term here. So this could be, let's say that this carries through, and then September we get that interest rate cut. That could be really the very first sign of that banana zone bull run that all of us have been here waiting patiently to happen. So short term, that's what caused a lot of the people to panic sell and dump their bags. But long term, it is absolutely bullish for the crypto market, and especially for that parabolic phase of the bull run to happen here. So what is super duper important here is, did you sell your bags and succumb to the panic sell? Or now that you understand that this was actually a blessing in disguise, do you see the opportunity of this dip differently now, where maybe, for some people they see as an opportunity now to get into their favorite project and DCA even further, with the possibility in September that we get those rate cuts. So let me know in the comments below, with this dip here, did you panic sell when you saw Bitcoin drop from about 115,000 all the way down to about 112,000 within the last 24 hours? And also Ethereum took a big hit as well. It went from about $3,600 all the way down to $3,400 at its local bottom over the last 24 hours. Did you end up selling and you freaked out, or did you see that this is an opportunity to DCA more? So let's jump into some of these meme coins that could bounce the hardest after this dip here. And once again, in the comments below, let me know which one of these meme coins will bounce back the hardest. And of course, we'll start off first off with DOWGE here. And DOWGE is an absolute powerhouse. It's spreading like wildfire. It's the ultimate cult movement meme coin, in my opinion, and its mission is to flip the Dow Jones, is to be the XBX 6900 killer there. So we'll go and we'll jump ahead to the price right now, and right now the market cap is sitting at a $52.8 million. So from here, how hard do you think DOWGE will bounce back? Do you think it'll go from a $52 million market cap to a $60 million market cap, or maybe to a $70 million market cap within the next 24 hours to 48 hours? So once again, in the comments below, let me know, is DOWGE your favorite meme coin that will bounce back the hardest? Moving on to the next one we have is MOMO. Now MOMO is Bonk's sister, the first female SHIBA here. So MOMO belongs to a very, very strong meta tied to blue chip established meme coin in regards to Bonk, and has a lot of appeal to the female demographic because MOMO is the first female SHIBA. And if we go ahead and we jump to the price action or the price chart of MOMO, we can see that MOMO is sitting right now at a $27.5 million market cap. So if MOMO is your meme coin that you believe that's going to bounce back the hardest after this dip, then make sure to write that in the comments, and let me know also, how hard do you think it will bounce back? Do you think it'll get to 40, 50, 60 million dollar market cap after this dip here when it bounces back? Next up we have is MANYU. So MANYU is the most famous and pampered dog across social media. So altogether, this dog here, or Shiba Inu, has over 20 million followers. And so if we jump to the chart here, we can see that MANYU is sitting at a $23.5 million market cap. So if you own MANYU and you believe MANYU to be the meme coin out of this particular list of meme coins in this video that will bounce back the hardest, then make sure to write that in the comments below. And moving on is we have All Will Retire. So All Will Retire sitting at a $5.8 million market cap. So out of the three here that we had mentioned before All Will Retire, this one is definitely a lot smaller here. And All Will Retire is one that has universal appeal as well, catering to those who are looking to retire early, but more importantly, retire on their own terms and be able to create the life that they want for themselves. So that's very, very important there. So let me know if All Will Retire is your meme coin that you believe will bounce back the hardest. Also, we have Fuck925. So Fuck925, falls, has a lot of similarities to All Will Retire, but, comes from the angle of, you're working pretty much a dead-end job. No one wants to work 9 to 5 for 45 plus years to reap very, very little rewards. And at the very end of the day, you're pretty much waking up to a job that you absolutely dislike, maybe working with coworkers or a boss that you don't like as well, and then just repeating that life for many, many years there. So, crypto, a lot of people see crypto as the liberating force that breaks free of the shackles of these, dreadful 9 to 5 jobs here. So, fuck 9 to 5, sitting at a market cap of 3.3 million. So once again, let me know in the comments below if fuck 9 to 5 is the meme coin for you that you believe is going to bounce the hardest after this dip here. So next up is Trashcoin. So Trashcoin really makes no sense. It's kind of like it's one of those plays that's kind of like fart coin, useless coin, for example. But people, they love it because, it's easy to understand. And Trashcoin describes itself as one man's trash is another man's treasure. And this, for conversation's sake, has a lot of virality to it. Simply because imagine you're talking to a friend and say, hey, look, I made double my money by holding trash. So because of that, people go, oh, like you made money that easy by holding trash, and they're more likely to get involved into these types of meme coin plays here. So right now, trash is sitting at a market cap of 5.1 million. And if you believe that trash coin will bounce the hardest after this dip, then make sure to write your answer in the comments below. And also at the very beginning of this video, I talked about how I'll be sharing, one undervalued, under the radar meme coin that belongs to a highly undervalued blockchain that I believe has tons of potential this bull run. And here is the meme coin that I am talking about. And the name of the meme coin is called Millie. So Millie is the fastest meme on the fastest blockchain. So I believe Millie is, and it is right here, it writes that Millie is the first dog meme coin on C. Now C is a true hidden gem when it comes to explosive potential for blockchain to really rip this particular bull run here, because a lot of attention has gone to, let's say, Sui, for example. Even Aptos has been seeing a lot of attention, even Hyperliquid. But C has been under the radar here. So, I would not be surprised if C does some massive gains this bull run. And Millie being the first dog meme coin on it has the potential to capitalize on that explosive potential as well. So if we go to the price chart here, we could see that Millie is sitting at a $2.8 million market cap. It's been around for quite some time now, over a year. So that chances are it's not going to rug simply because it's been around for 12 months plus. And if we go and we look to see where it's found on. So it's found on some pretty good exchanges. You can see that's found on MEXC right now and Biconomy. And of course, it's found on the DEXs for say, but the MEXC listing is absolutely huge. So let me know in the comments below, do you hold any Millie, or is it something now that you're going to put on your radar? And of course, to end this video, I always like to say that nothing in this video is financial advice. So always make sure to do your own research. And crypto is risky. So as much as everything could go to the moon, it could also go down to zero as well. So please invest responsibly. Also, I am not a financial advisor. So if everything in this video sounds good to you, then make sure to subscribe to this channel, turn on that notification bell, and give this video a big thumbs up. And with that, I'll see you in the next one.